You I fall in love all over again. Every time I think of you, it all begins all over again.
Hey everyone, so it seems that the thing to do with training videos these days is to have some footage of you driving in your car. So you'll be seeing some of that and seeing a little bit more of some things that I do in the times that I'm not in the gym and not at work. So first, with some lifting, here's benching from this last Saturday. Just doing the regular raw benching on Saturday, followed up with some overhead work, some military press after the raw benching. So right now I'm about 3 weeks or so away from my meet, working up in heavy sets of 4 with paused reps on my bench. That right there I think was 245. Here's 255, taking this for a set of 4 paused. This benching it went a lot better than the week prior's raw benching, that's for sure. I think a lot of that has to do with me understanding that I'm no longer as strong as what I was, and that has a lot to do with me cutting weight, my work schedule still kind of being weird, sort of random, and also the gym being a damn furnace inside of that place. You can't really tell right now, but it is hot as hell. I'm doing this 6 reps right here, and I thought I was going to pass out just from the heat. I'm sweating my ass off. I don't know what it is, but we're here in Southern California, and people think that we don't need air conditioning or something. It's insane. So we got fans going. See that giant fan over there behind me? Wasn't helping at all. It was 10,000 degrees inside that gym. But hey, I got 6 reps despite losing 5 pounds of water weight just from the sweat during that set. And all in all, 265 for a set of 6 paused after doing all their stuff is pretty good. So I'm really just trying to work on consistency, work on making every single rep the same as the last one, make all my pauses strong and unquestionable. Here's the back off work. I did 10 sets of 3, and then the last one I was just going to rep it out, holding it at the top. The top portion of my overhead work is my weakest. So now here's some gun range footage from last week. I think the firearm I'm shooting right now is a Springfield Recon 45 cal 1911. It's been a long time since I shot a 1911, probably close to a decade. Shooting on this silly zombie target because, you know, red coats are the mortal enemy of the Yankee and all of our freedom.
It's all in heart range.
And here's some squats from yesterday. Yesterday's squats went awesome compared to last week. Last week I got to 375 and I was called for 4 reps, and I only got 2 just because my lower back was absolutely fried. But yesterday was amazing. So I started at 305 for a set of 4 and then made 20-pound jumps from there. You can see my old buddy in the background right there. He's in another video of mine from before I went to Afghanistan. I met him at one of the other gyms on base. He's an old vet, has been lifting for like 50 years or something like that. So it was cool to see him in the gym, and I saw him last week too. He doesn't think I have a job because he only sees me in the gyms. That's fine with me. So the squatting here is 345 for a set of 4, and it's going really, really well. This bar was even a little bit bent, so it was kind of wobbly on my back. And even though it was wobbling around and didn't feel that secure, the squatting still went really, really well. So here I go up to 365 for 4. This was supposed to be my top set for the day. I was supposed to take this and do a minimum of 4 and then just rep it out. However, when I was squatting, I got this 4th rep right here, and it felt so good. I was just like, you know what? I've got enough in the tank to do another set. And so I tacked on another 20 pounds, which is 10 pounds more than what I failed at last week. And this is 385 for 4. I think the best I've ever done this for is like 6 or 8 or something. I'm not exactly sure. But I take 385 right here for 4. and it looks really good. I probably could have gone up to 395 or 405, but I just decided to play it safe and not be an idiot because I did have a bunch of deadlifting to do after this. So I get this for these 4 reps. They looked clean. Consistency was there, so I'm very happy that my squats are getting back on track. After the squats, I had 10 sets of 3 reps with 345. The weight called for between 315 and 365, so I just chose the middle ground with 345. This is the first set, just so you can compare speeds. So that was the first set. This is the last set of 345 for triples, and they both look very, very similar. And yes, I'm wearing my belt for these 345 sets. Why? Because I'm just going to practice setting up with my belt. That's an important factor.
I was just going to say, how many sets you do? You do total number of reps?
And so here is today, doing some bench work in my Slingshot. Today called for working up in sets of 4 from 305 to 335. So here's 305, and it wasn't too bad. Get to 315. You can see here I'm trying to bench flat-footed, but the floors at this gym are really slick. And so in the following sets, you'll see me go up onto my toes just because I can get a little bit more leg drive, a little bit more traction. Here I was trying to get leg drive and just felt my feet slipping. And in fact, the floors are so slippery that whenever I racked the bench would just get pushed back. So excuses aside on the equipment, when benching today, I just couldn't get my Slingshot to click. So rather than go up to 335 for a set of 4, and fail at maybe 2, maybe 3 if I was lucky, I just went to 325 and got all 4 reps. And I maybe could have grinded out a 5th one, but I decided to just call it there. It is what it is. Slingshot work isn't going so well, but at least the regular bench, the more important bench skill, is going much better. So after the Slingshot work, I did some back off assistance of 225 for 10 sets of 3, and all of the sets were paused. And here's the last set, and since I didn't get a rep out with the 325 on my Slingshot bench, I was like, hey, I'm just going to rep this sucker out. And I get 8 paused with 225 after doing a ton of other bench work, so I feel pretty good about that.
Able to live. Able to love.
So I've just got a few short weeks until my meet at Metroflex Gym in Long Beach, and everything is going a little bit better than it was last week, especially the squatting. Benching is coming along. Let's just hope I can get somewhere around a 1345 total, because that's what I need to qualify for RUM. Thanks for watching.